Welcome back to the place where we play every Shantae. Hey. Alright guys, this is it. The big showdown. Big trouble. Little... Well, no, this isn't China. But... regardless, we better get ready. Because we are storming through the Tinkerbats factory. They've been building near Scuttletown, and I'm pretty sure they didn't consult with the mayor. I don't see any permits, so we've got to shut it down. And this fireball ability is very useful. Should have been using these a long time ago. And they got some fire tricks of their own. Good show. Was he holding a banana? Guess it was supposed to be a boomerang, but it looked edible. And ba-boom. A little something Barnum and Bailey taught us along the way. Are they still around, by the way? I mean, you know, I'm not a little spud anymore. Don't really do the circus. Don't even hear their name anymore. So I wonder if they're gone or not. I mean, is there even still an interest in things like the circus these days? I'm sure there's one somewhere around. But you know, it's a different world now. Back then, people didn't seem as concerned in general about animal welfare. Nowadays, yeah, it's a lot different. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, I wouldn't be able to stand the circus at this point because, yeah, I'm one of those people. So don't think I'm talking about them unless I'm talking about myself. I'd feel terrible about the animals. That's why I can't go to the zoo, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't really want to ruin it for those of you who enjoy that, but I just feel too bad. I can't do it. Much to the dismay of my nieces and nephews and younger cousins. And how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, by just being myself. By being herself. And okay, we're playing Shantae Pinball now. Shantae's Pinball Party, because again, everybody on the portable Game Boy seemed to have their own pinball spin-off at some point. Sonic, Mario, Metroid even? Kirby, yeah, definitely. I remember I had Kirby's Pinball Land. Am I going crazy? Am I tweaking, or was there a Metroid Pinball? Can somebody help me out with that? Because I have a tendency to imagine things that are not so. Well, you know what it is? I have very vivid dreams. To the point where I remember my dreams without even trying to sometimes. And sometimes I get mixed up to the point where I'll forget that what I dreamt was a dream, and I'll go on thinking that it was an actual memory, something that actually happened in so-called reality. And there have been instances where I was going on thinking something for weeks, months, in a couple of cases even years, thinking it was a certain way. A certain thing happened and so on and so forth. Somebody said something, and then later to find out that no, it never did. And then I actually realized, oh, that was just a dream that I had. Don't even ask me how I do that. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but yeah. And it's odd because I don't even sleep much, but the little sleep I get, yeah, it's like my head is always talking to me, but thankfully it doesn't have anything too foreboding to say most of the time. Not most of the time. Speaking of spikes, but hey, you get to see spider venom. Now you needed the harpy to get that power up, so that's why you're only seeing it now. So kind of late in the game, don't you think? Which is unfortunate because it's very powerful, and you know, it's got that contra action going, shooting all sorts of directions. And several lives later, look at the counter at the bottom if you don't believe me. This part is a lot, well, it even looks tricky, but yeah, it's dangerous. They have those grates there like you're supposed to use a spider to get around. But how are you supposed to jump from fence to fence? Because the spider is so slow. But anyway. We made it through. The assault must continue, right? One woman army right here. Don't mess with the genie, guys, even if it's only half of one. As far as you're concerned, half means whole. And time to get low. You don't need to be a plumber to navigate this pipe maze. But I'm going the wrong way, looks like. And I thought that steam would hurt me, but it looks like it doesn't. It's just a decorative feature. Adds to the atmosphere. Nice touch. And I actually think I need that right now, so I better backtrack. Can't be too much further to risky. Don't know what she's got cooking, but we've already eaten, so we're gonna have to ask her to put it back. Gonna need the elephant to do that, I'm thinking. Just like any final area worth its salt, requiring you to use all of your abilities to the fullest. And hello. Well, oh hell, more like. Her steam-powered behemoth, huh? G.I. Joe might. And down we go. I don't know what it is about playing this game, just takes my mind into all things 80s. And while we're on the subject, how come Care Bears has not gotten some kind of a major film remake or reinterpretation and whatnot? Don't ask me why I thought of that, but whenever I think of 80s stuff, I always think to myself, the one major license or series that comes to mind that was really big that nobody's done anything with is Care Bears. Transformers has come back. G.I. Joe has come back. They even made a Gem movie, for goodness sake. My Little Pony, obviously. What else? Robotech, not so much, but then Robotech was a reinterpretation of a much larger series that is big in Japan, so that kind of doesn't count. Thundercats, they've done something with Thundercats, haven't they? Or they're doing something with it, it's in the works. Voltron, I don't know about Voltron. But so many things in the 80s. Ninja Turtles, obviously. Ninja Turtles is not going anywhere, apparently. I mean, how many times can they reincarnate? My goodness. But yeah, Care Bears, where are they? What happened? Tenderheart, talk to us. And again, I'm not sure if it's one of those things I'm supposed to be embarrassed about, but I loved Care Bears, I'm not gonna lie. My brother used to make fun of me. I don't know why. I saw no shame in it. What's wrong with Care Bears? The movies were really good, especially the second one. Oh man. Don't take me back. Too late for that though. So yeah, this final area is a bit tricky. Your first trip here, it might be tough to figure out what to do, but smash the gears. Hard to fit in, that's what the monkey's for. And then we unlock the stones, smash the stones, which seems counterintuitive. You'd think you would want to preserve them, but no. Bust them up good and this thing should go kaput. Now I've got the theme for Rocky in my head as we're rapidly approaching our victory, I think. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Gonna smash the robot in the nards. Do robots have nards? Well, this one did. But not no more. Now for the finishing touch. Take out this engine with my favorite move, most appropriately. This will end it. And like most behemoths, very underwhelming explosion. Ooh, that thing was big though. And you're not laughing now, Risky. What's wrong? Dance? Did she just say she's gonna dance on our runny innards? Yeah, that's not gruesome at all. Wow, that got real morbid real quick. Alright, she's legitimately pissed at us, I think. Okay, so... Okay, she hasn't lost her sense of humor completely. Or maybe she's just into that sort of thing. Well, if that's the case, Risky, we're gonna make it hurt real good for you. Real good. So good, in fact, that you're probably not going to get up afterwards. At least not anytime soon. You will eventually because, yeah, I don't expect you to go down that easily. And, yeah, in fact, my attacks don't seem to be hurting her at all. Or am I just missing something? Now, when I use the fireball, it was hurting her, but yeah, my hair, it does nothing. She's hair-proof, guys. What am I supposed to do? I didn't know that was possible. Huh. Tricky, tricky. And quite sticky is the situation we find ourselves in here. Tricky, slicky, risky. Wonder if Bolo ever got that phone number. Yeah, he doesn't seem like the kind that could keep it hush, though. He'd probably have bulletin boards announcing it in town if he did. Okay, since my regular attacks don't seem to do anything, I guess we're just going to have to fireball. And I'm very glad... I'll be pulling out a gun on us. Very glad I went ahead and stocked up on all this stuff. Now I'm wondering, what would you do if you get to the end here and you don't have any power-up items because you haven't really needed them up to this point? Uh-oh. Critical damage, she's in phase 2. Didn't know her hair was that long. And she's switching up her attacks a little bit now. Yeah, even my all-powerful, world-shattering tiara, elbow, rush, dash, smash, crash does nothing. That's quite sad. And meanwhile, she's just sliding on her sword. Folks, please do not try that one at home. Alright, well, let's try this one. Attack from a distance. Okay, that didn't do anything. I've got to be... Okay, that did work. She was just having her invulnerability window going. And right there as well. Yeah. Gotta be honest, I would have handled this a little bit differently. I don't like the idea of suddenly fighting a boss who you can't use your normal attacks on. Though I guess technically she wouldn't be the first, because there were a few instances where we pretty much had to use our special powers. I'm thinking of the fight with the Harpy in particular. But even then, we still had to do damage the old-fashioned way. But Risky's done, so let me let that go. And man, it's looking pretty roughed up. Shantae gave her a workout, alright. So we're getting out of here. Get in while it's good. And I'm not controlling this, by the way. Oh, but I wish I was. What if you had one heart here? You take damage during a cutscene. That's no good. Because I can't really avoid those, can I? Oh, I spoke too soon. I can't. You can actually move during this, so I guess you're supposed to dodge those. I didn't know. And we're done. And jingles never lie. I kind of like that sprite. She looks so happy. We're free! But the island. Did we destroy the island? I hope not. That was some good land back there. Anyway, we're now in the void, where another disembodied voice is speaking to us. What is this place? Can't see a thing. Do not be afraid. You are with friends. You have entered the Genie Realm. The Genie Realm? How did I get here? Ah, you and your sister. We brought you here to present you with a gift, a reward for your valor in the face of evil. A reward? You have withstood many trials and exceeded your potential as a half genie. Now, are we having a Pinocchio moment? By combining our magic, we will make you a full genie. Ah, congratulations, Shantae. You've certainly earned it. I take no credit for this. This is all you. So she can stay in the genie realm and finally be with her own kind. But if she's half genie, couldn't you consider humans her kind as well? After all, that's what it means to be half. You're half this and half anyway. And she wants to see her friends if she still can, but according to them, genies must never interfere with the mortal world. That goes against every fiction I've ever seen, but they say she'll be much happier there where there's peace and harmony. I've heard that before. We'll leave the choice up to you. I want to be a true genie more than anything. Yeah, we know that. But not at the cost of her friends and family. Can't just leave them alone in a world that needs me. Half a genie is better than none after all. Then you will decline our gift? Impudent one. I'm afraid so. Then we will send you back. Farewell, Shantae. And don't forget to send her back with some clothes. I mean, what happened? Did they strip her when they brought her into the abyss? Yeah, I think she made the right call. I really don't know about that land of milk and honey they were speaking about. Yeah. Something sinister was in store there. Good move, Shantae. Good move. No, seriously, guys. Look, what happened to her clothes? Okay, there they go. Yeah, I don't think Mimic wanted to see that. Doesn't want to look at his niece like that. Okay, so he was watching from afar. Yeah, the world isn't ready for a lot of things. We'll just add that to the list, Mimic. Oh, but I do look forward to the day. And she's about to come clean with the mayor. Very commendable. Even in situations where it seems harmless, hiding things is usually not the right way to go. And by usually, I mean almost never. And, okay, he overheard what we were talking about, so saves us a trip. Really? He doesn't care if we're half a genie or not. Good man. You'll always be our champion. Okay, viewers, remember those words. What did he say? We will always be his champion. And no, you're not getting us at half price. No discounts. But anyway. Okay, fun in the sun time. And cue credits. So I'm going to be a little quiet, guys, and let you enjoy the music. Everybody, thanks for watching so far. 12 parts in, and we've concluded the first portion of this series with Shantae for the Gameboy Color. But please stick around and come back soon because we're not done. Next up is going to be Shantae Risky's Revenge for the DSi and PC. That's right, we're jumping right into the next installment. But first... The end. For now, at least. I'm gonna let the credits music play out a little bit longer in case anybody else would like to listen to it. I'm sure I'm not the only one who likes to do that sort of thing. So until part 13, where we begin Risky's Revenge, this has been your friend from afar, PDK. Thanks for watching. If you have a moment, please let me know what you thought about the video or the series up to this point. We're just getting started. Have a wonderful day, take care of yourselves, and hopefully, see you soon. No. No. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. There we go. No. Come on, get it in gear. Ow. Oh, there. Come on, you are Jackie Joyner Kersey. Crossing the ribbon. Clearing the finish. Come on, Shantae. No! Or not. Yeah.